Yeah.
Yeah, back in the chat, baby.
Yes, sir.
Episode 21.
21.
For sure.
I'm Ramir Roberts, a.k.a. Jers.
James Woodard, a.k.a. Nug.
And we in the chat, man.
We in the chat, bro.
How's everything going, man?
Man, everything good, man. I'm out here chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing things behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Making sure this podcast is moving the way it should be.
Yeah, man.
And all those
appreciate
things,
that,
you know
brother.
what I'm saying? I'm just, you know,
Yeah,
trying to make
man.
it do what it do, bro. What about you?
You know, same old grinder. You know, I got a lot of different avenues. You know, I'm doing things with,
Definitely.
working with the elementary school. Got work, got class.
Yo, how is that, bro?
It's working with the elementary school?
Yeah.
Man, it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the kids, the first graders in Ms. Roden's class at Carver Elementary. I go there every Wednesday for about an hour and some change, you know, and I help them with their spelling, literature, and stuff like that. And it's dope, you know what I'm saying? You know, the class is 100% black.
That's what's up.
And, you know, a lot of the volunteers that they get come from, you know, VCU or some type of organization around here.
Word.
And it's usually not someone that looks like them. And if it is, it's not a man.
Right.
So, you know, just for me to be in their class, you know, every time I come into class, they're like, oh, Mr. Roberts. You know, like they get so hype every
That's
time I
what's
come in. So that's joint dope.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, I went to the 2A state championship for basketball to see Matt McClung, who is a
Saw that jump.
white boy. Yeah, dog. He nice.
Is he nice? Like,
No,
is
no.
he nice?
No. And he's nice. He's 2A nice, though. Brad had 47.
47.
No jumpers.
What?
All layups, dunks, and free throws.
Go ahead, y'all.
What, you know, I was telling this to Chuck because, you know, Chuck played them this year.
Oh, okay.
But what I tried to tell him was he nice because he playing against 6-foot centers. You know what I'm saying?
True.
When he get to play D1 ball, you know, he ready to go to Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
He go be playing against 6'5" point guards. You know what I'm saying?
Some real dudes out there.
You know,
yo.
7-foot centers. You know, physical guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna put him on his back.
Like he dope.
Yeah.
He dope. He nice. Crazy vertical. Real athletic. But you know, he looked like he better than the competition right now. You know what I'm saying? He could have been because he's a 3-star, and people always say, "Why is he a 3-star?" He averaged 45 in the tournament. Yeah, he a 3-star because he played at a 2A school. For instance, my high school is 5A. Shout out to Verona High School. They also won the 5A championship this past Thursday. So shout out to the Blue Devils. But yeah, like the competition is way different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's guys who not the best player on their team in 5A, 6A. And they going to Kansas. They not the best player on their team, and they going to like Kansas.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Big programs. You know what I'm saying? So,
Point.
yeah, it's a lot different.
Right.
But speaking about high school, dog, it's been almost 10 years since I graduated from high school.
That's crazy.
10 years, bro.
That's crazy.
So, you know, they planning something now. We'll see how that goes. But that number's crazy, dog. 10 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You too, right?
Yeah. I mean, and you know they planning like reunions and all that stuff or whatever. But I don't know how that's gonna go because I got a lot of stuff going on this year. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll see if I try to make some. But I mean, to be real about it, I ain't been to a homecoming, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just. I don't know, man. I just haven't.
I've been out there a couple of times though.
Yeah.
But you know, after a while, once everybody
gone.
is gone, it's like, what's the point?
And the thing about it, I ain't know nobody. So, like, it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh, I got to go back and see whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's no disrespect to nobody, but I ain't really know nobody. So, it was like, I ain't really pressed to, you know, go back and do that. You know what I mean? So, I was just chilling.
This is probably, like, the first time I felt actually like I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, 10 years, bro. Like,
Bruh.
And it's funny because, you know, my graduating class, we have like a little Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody comes in there and they talk about, you know, what's going on in their life. You know, some people say, you know, I've been married 5 years, got 3 kids, you know, just bought a house, just started my own business. And I'm like, bro,
wow.
we getting old. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people doing these amazing accomplishments.
Yeah.
Like, we getting up there.
Like, and the crazy thing about the whole situation is like the era that, you know what I'm saying, that we grew up in. They trying to bring that back heavy, yo. They trying to bring that back heavy. I heard about like a Set It Off, like stage play.
Yeah.
They trying to bring Martin back.
I don't like
You know
that.
what I mean?
I don't like that.
Why?
Because I feel like sometimes you oversaturate, you know, the audience. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want something. I like original things. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like sequels get boring after you make like 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the third one is dope, but it's like, come on now, like, come up with something new.
And I feel like it'll be hard to bring back Martin anyway, because, you know what I'm saying, because Tommy not dead, and they like, everybody mad. Oh, everybody 50 now, so like, what's the story gonna be about? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know
a lot of things they said, you know, are sensitive to people now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they used to talk about, you know, race, sexual orientation. You know, it was back then. It was anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Like now, it's like
the audience too sensitive these days, bro. I don't know if it'll work for real.
And what's crazy is like what people don't realize is they try to do it a couple years back now. So this has been going on. For instance, one of my favorite shows on TV right now is Lethal Weapon.
That's a pretty dope show. Yeah.
So Lethal Weapon is a show from, you know, it's a movie from the 90s.
It was like late 80s, 90s.
You know, with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
Right.
You know, dope, but they made it into a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with Damon Wayans.
And they switched the narrative a little bit, so it's not as, you know what I'm saying, it's not as close to the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's similar, but it's not like, you're not basing it. I don't think people watch it and like base it off the movie so much. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, try to recreate, like I think they even had like a Rush Hour.
They had a Rush Hour joint, but that joint ain't last.
That joint got canceled.
There wasn't no names in there. Yeah. Like if you go do a show, you know, recreating a movie, you got to have a name in it.
Right.
Not only did they have Damon Wayans, they had old girl from Fast and the Furious. I can't think of her name, but she was Paul Walker's wife in that joint.
Oh, okay.
She in Lethal Weapon TV show. But then they got got a like supporting cast is like some names that or some faces that look familiar from other things you've seen before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way they brought it together was super dope. Yeah. But yeah, like I heard about Fresh Princess. Like
that's,
you know what I'm saying? Like dog, like I don't even like Girl Meets World. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Girl Meets World. What's that?
It's like Boy Meets World, but it's Girl Meets World.
Where's that at?
It's on Disney.
For real?
Yeah, that joint been out like 3 years.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so basically Corey and Topanga have a daughter, and like
that's garbage.
Mr. Feeney is still Mr. Feeney teaching the.
He's still in that.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Boy Meets World was dope though.
Yeah, Boy Meets World was dope.
I like that show. It was ill.
And the thing about it, it's like it wasn't nothing special about the show.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just normal, like.
And the thing I like about shows back in the day, they were like subliminal messages. Like they didn't come out and just say something. Yeah. You had to figure it out on your own. Like you had to know like, oh, this was a race issue. They didn't come out and say it was a race issue, but it was like, you know, why doesn't anybody at the school like Jamal? Or why does Jamal always get picked first in basketball? Like it didn't actually say
but you like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was up with Michael? I got because I used to always watch this show. I don't know why I watched the show, but Home Improvement.
Yeah.
What was up with Dude Over the Fence?
Oh, Dude Over the Fence.
What was up with bro?
I don't know.
That was crazy.
But that's something in the show that always like stuck out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Over
like
the fence,
it was just like it's like my man in the Dave Chappelle joint that always did the robot.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, like, I don't know why, bro, in there, but it's funny. Yeah. Like, I used to watch this show called Psychic. And Psychic used to always, every episode, there was a pineapple in every episode. You just had to figure out where it'd be on the shelf, somebody having their hand, it'd be on a T-shirt. Yeah. Like, it'll always be a pineapple in there. It's just little funny stuff. Like, like every time, like, you know, Bruh man always came through the window. It don't matter.
Yeah, wherever. Yeah. Listen, how he get in the window at Pam and them joint? Didn't they joint not have escape? That joint didn't have escape, bro.
I didn't even think about that.
Like it didn't have escape, bro.
I didn't even think about that, dog.
And how you get over there, bro? And whoever, I think that joint came out by accident. The fifth floor joint like that. I swear, I think that they probably taped it and was like, yo, we got to keep that.
Yeah, this is sound, but I think a lot of gems in like movies and television, even music. I think those joints happen by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like somebody might be in the studio doing the track, and they might say something like sipping on some scissor. I'd be like, yo, you kept that?
Yeah.
Run that back.
Yeah.
Yo, we ready to go with this. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy thing, you know what I'm saying, was Marvin Gaye was in the studio when he was recording Sexual Healing. And you know how in the beginning he'd be like, get up, get up.
Yeah.
That came from him. He was in the booth and he was just he asked the producer, he was like, where was his lady at? And he was like, oh, she over here laying down. I think she sleep. And so he behind the mic and the mic just going, and he was like, whatever her name was, he was like, get up through the mic. And he was like, yo, we got to keep that. And he, get up. That's where that came from. I was like, yo, that's crazy, yo. But
dog, like some of my favorite like Outkast songs is like at the end, like Andre 3000 to just be talking.
Yeah.
And the joint be crazy. It's crazy. On one song, he say, he was like at the end of the song, they saying, he's like, yo, were we recording just there? He's like, you kept that, right? Yeah. He's like, cool. Yeah. Like, that's what he said.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I'm looking at, like, all the 90s shows because I just got Hulu and all that. So, just watching, like, all the TGIF joints.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, watching Living Single, bro. I want all these HBCU hoodies, bro. The hoodies and sweaters and all the Overton hat. Bro, them joints is so cold, bro. Like, you watch any 90s show, bro, all the HBCU apparel is on point.
Yeah.
Super fly. I gotta find out where you can get it from, bro. Them joints stupid though.
Man, the 90s was so great, bruh. Man. Dog, you know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
Kids born in the year 2000
bruh,
are all gonna be adults in 2018.
That's crazy.
And they've never experienced like the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Saturday morning cartoons, bro.
One Saturday morning? Recess?
Bruh, Recess?
Yo, dog.
I wanted to be every black kid on every show, bro. I wanted to be... what was my man name?
I don't know
I was
his
going
name.
to say TJ, but that was the white dude. What was his name,
Nah,
bro?
my dude was Mikey, though. Big white dude.
You like Mikey?
Yeah, because, like, he was opposite of what you thought he would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a big dude, but he was, like, into, like, poetry and, like, mankind and civilization and stuff. Like, he was just he was so
a
dope.
singer?
Yeah, like, he was dope.
He was a singer?
He was dope to me. Like, he was so different than what you thought he would be.
Yo,
man.
them Saturday morning cartoons was everything, bro. And the after school joints, I used to come home straight fruit roll up, you know what I'm saying? And Spider-Man, it was Spider-Man, X-Men, and I forget what else. I think Power Rangers came on then too. I watched Power Rangers for a long time. Wanted to be my man Zach so bad, bro.
I was an old head, so like after school, I used to spend most of my time with my great grandmother.
True.
And we used to watch the old shows. Like I used to be watching The Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? I used to eat cream of wheat. You know what I'm saying? like dog, those were the joints.
You put sugar in your cream of wheat and all that?
No. But back in the 90s, I put sugar in my spaghetti though.
For real?
Yeah.
So the
thing was, people put sugar in their spaghetti to give it flavor because you usually had tomato paste and or cheap spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
So that gave it the flavor of like you buying like a Prego or a Ragu. You know what I'm saying?
That's some hood stuff.
Yeah, some hood stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. Get you a little struggle sandwich, struggle meal. Watch the little shows.
You ever ate a sugar sandwich?
Nah, bro. So my wife was telling me, like her joint was syrup sandwiches.
I don't know.
Because it's this line, and Kendrick Lamar, Be Humble. He was like, I remember syrup sandwiches and grandma allowances.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know nothing about that syrup sandwich. Not at all. I guess I won't struggling for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We thought we was, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, what's another show I used to rock with? Smart Guy was my joint.
Yeah, I rock with Smart Guy.
Smart Guy was my joint.
Mo was my dude.
Yeah.
Mo is so stupid, bro.
Jason Weaver, man. Weaver is one talented guy.
Bro, he been around for a brick, too.
People don't know how talented he is. You know how talented bro is?
I know he's
the greatest movie. What's the greatest movie of the 90s in your opinion?
That Jackson's joint?
Nah.
What?
Greatest movie of the 90s is Lion King. Lion King was the... Was that the 90s?
He was the...
Yeah. But he was the...
Singing?
Yeah, he was Simba's singing voice.
Dang.
So, like... And I know he get a crazy check for that.
I said the Jacksons. I should be slapped. Bro. I was like, what?
Greatest movie of the 90s, the Jacksons.
Like the miniseries joint.
The Jackson.
That joint was tough, though, but
Yo, was Men in Black in the 90s?
Yeah, that was my movie.
Yeah. Well, you know Will Smith. That's like my
That's
celebrity role
bro. That's
model.
my dude, bro.
Yeah.
And he killing Instagram right now, bro.
Dog, I was looking at other. I was telling my wife, I was like, your son got 11 million followers.
Bruh.
I was like, bro, been up here 3 months.
Bruh.
It ain't even been 3 months yet.
Yeah.
He got 11 million.
Yeah. When he did that parody of
Icon, yeah, that joint was dope.
I was cracking up, dog.
And the thing is, it's like he's being himself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's him. Like,
yeah. That's always been.
That joint was mad.
You know, he's always been my role model. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
man, I can't even go to words how like important Fresh Prince was to us growing up.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And
that was everything.
I didn't like as I got older. Like now, I don't like the concept of the show because it's not relatable to me.
Right.
Because he went to live in his mansion with.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like realistically, that doesn't.
That's
happen.
why my favorite show, like realistically, is Everybody Hates Chris. Like I understand that show fully. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like dad working multiple jobs.
Right.
You know, mom trying to do what she can. You know, you got siblings or whatever, y'all sharing whatever, or they doing stuff, getting you in trouble. You know, you go to school,
getting bullied.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was the biggest part for me.
No, like, when bruh took his bike and say he was going around the corner.
Yo, that happened to me, bro.
That happened to you?
Yes, bro. Like I'm on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the block, I'm riding my joint, you know what I'm saying? And like some dude, half the time the dude that you see, you don't even know, bro. He be like, yo, can I ride your bike right quick? And you be like, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, just go like to the corner and come back. Right? So I'm standing there and bruh bucked the right. I'm like, I'm never gonna see my bike again, bro. I was out there and about to cry, though. I was like, this dude don't bring my bike back, it's gonna be problems. Dog. That was yo.
You remember playing in the fire hydrant? You remember that joke?
Oh yeah. What?
I was talking to I was talking to one of my white friends the other day.
Bruh.
Shout out my man, white boy Mike. But we was talking and I was like, you know the stereotype that black people can't swim. I was like, well, some people never been to a pool. So like
True.
Why you gonna learn something that you not gonna do?
Yeah, you don't need.
You know what I'm saying?
Will Smith just said he couldn't swim like yesterday.
Yeah, like
I was like, well, shit. He rich and still can't swim, so like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm good that I get in the water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. But
shoot, that fire hydrant, that joint was love,
bruh. Do you put like the little cup on the joint, like in what's the movie, bruh? What's the movie? Do the Right Thing. You put the cup on the joint so it like.
Oh yeah, so the little sprinkler joint. Yeah. What you know about that, bro?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And then the cops come.
Well, actually,
or the fire department come and shut it down.
The fire department for real, and I heard used to turn the joint on.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
just to let y'all like.
Yeah, let us have fun. They'd be like, "Look, it's 100 degrees out today.
What the fuck?
These kids, these kids out here
ain't no beach close.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
They used to hook us up.
That's what's up. Yo, ice cream truck. Ice cream truck was, bro.
F the ice cream truck.
Ain't never had what you want?
No. Shout out to Ice Cream Man.
Ain't never had what you want.
Because of the Ice Cream Man, I made the track team. Because, Ice Cream Man ain't never stopped. Ice Cream Man just kept it moving. But if you caught up to him, he was going to stop.
Fact.
I was like,
bruh, I made the track team because of the Ice Cream Man. Y'all don't have music?
Yeah, what you mean?
He just pulled up.
Y'all ain't had no music. Hold on, dog. Hold on, time out. What you mean you ain't had no music?
I don't know nothing about no music, bruh.
No, bruh. You like, how you know he coming, though?
We had to be outside. Motherfucker, ice
Shoot,
cream,
bro.
Ice cream, man.
Yo, it don't matter. We'd be like somewhere and we'd hear that joint and we'd just be following the sound.
I don't know if he ain't had music or like he just played it sometime. Because I know he ain't play it like every time. But like our Ice Cream Man ain't never had everything that was on that board, yo.
And the reason why the Ice Cream Man ain't never stopped is because like he working. Like some ice cream people just work for the place. They don't actually own the you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, they get paid by the customers. It's just like you do these routes and you come back. They try, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you get off at 5 o'clock, right? Yeah. It's 4:53 and you see like a group of like 20 kids chasing your truck. Like dog, you like, bro, I'm just trying to get off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You dip off, yo, fuck it.
Dog.
You get a few and then you get out of there.
The reason I made the track team,
Facts.
man. Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Facts. Bruh, I don't know if y'all did this, but in my hood, I don't know where we got these mattresses, bro. I think people used to like put them out and like we'd just take them to like somebody like a lot or like somebody's backyard and flip on them Jones. That was our trampoline, like you know what I'm saying? Because your family, your parents didn't get no magazines, so we used to just get like people old mattresses off the curb and like just flip on them Jones.
That's dead. I'm not doing nothing on nobody old mattress,
bruh. We used to just flip on them. We ain't even think twice about this shit. It was crazy. Like we could have got bed bugs. or anything, dog.
I won't do nothing on no old mattress.
What? We used to wrestle everything like backyard wrestling, dog. We used to do all that,
bruh. We used to. Only thing we did, we used to just hoop.
True.
We used to, bruh, hooping. I tell people like the reason why black people play basketball almost everywhere is because it's an easy game to get involved with and to set up. Dog, we ain't have no rim. We just had backboard.
Bruh.
We just had the
and
back.
where it hit, you be like, yo, that was a mate.
Yeah. That little square, if it got in the square, bruh, you got a point.
That's
like if it won't in the square, that won't a bucket.
You ain't a real hooper unless you had that or you had the crate.
Oh, the crate.
You had the crate on the light post.
Oh yeah.
That joint. Oh man. Somebody pops come out there with like the little and nail the joint up.
Yeah,
oh, that's
dog.
everything, bro. Not the crate, dog.
Bro, some people pack game used to be crazy,
what?
dog.
Because that's all you can do for real. Just dribble. I mean, car.
Car.
Yo, that was everything, dog. We used to wrestle in the street, cause.
Oh yeah, y'all tripping
on the asphalt, bro. That shit used to hurt. Don't hit the manhole cover, dog.
Man, that's one thing I appreciate, man. Back in the day, everybody went outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, everybody was outside, dog.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: we went outside because we were told to go outside.
Yeah,
Mom was like, "Go outside."
Yeah, if you come back in the house, bro, you had to stay in. Remember that?
Well, shout out to my grandmother because this is a true story. So my grandmother used to say, "If you come in, you stay in."
Mm-hmm.
And you know, back then I had a weak bladder. You know what I'm saying? And like, I could have went to the bathroom outside, but sometimes I had to do number two. I'm not boo booing outside. Like I got a little pride. Like I'm not boo booing outside.
Bruh.
So you know, I used to go inside, and she was like, "You know what that mean?" I was like, "Yeah, I know what that means." So, but when you got inside, she made you read the encyclopedia.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you were just inside and you could just have fun inside. Yeah. It was like you was doing something. So I used to read the encyclopedia, which, you know, wound up working out. I won the spelling bee in 5th grade, like for the little region or whatever.
Word.
So I always think about her because I was like, oh, I learned all these words when I was a little kid and grandma used to make me, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope.
Damn.
Yeah, dog, but dog, the 90s was so dope.
90s was super
like,
lit, bro.
when you was talking about and living single. In living color. Oh, what you say?
Living single.
Oh, I'm trying to put in living color.
Living single.
I was trying to put in living color and living single together.
Oh shit.
But
in living color single.
Yeah, living single. Brother, just the flavor they had. Well, flavor. That was the magazine. But like, you know what I'm saying? They were original, like the way they dressed and everything was unique. That's why you see a lot of styles coming back today.
Oh yeah,
is because everything they did back then was original. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you could wear the same thing as me, but it looked totally different the way we style it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So that joint was dope, dog.
Yeah. Overton was dumb, but he was fresh though. Bro used to be fresh though. He was a bonehead, but he was fresh. Who else used to be fresh back in the 90s?
Who used to be fresh back in the 90s?
Who was fresh? The older episodes of like of Family Matters, like Eddie and like Stephon and them, they was fresh.
What people don't know, bruh, Boy Meets World, what's his name? Corey?
Oh yeah, he used to have
Corey
all the
used
kicks.
to have the retros on deck.
He had all the kicks.
He had all the kicks,
dog. You watch the early episodes of Family Matters, bruh. Eddie had one pair of threes, bruh. That was it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. These same pair of threes, bruh. He wore them every episode, bruh. And they was in Chicago too, so he had to wear the Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to wear them Jordans.
Hey, shout out to my man. We went to the same church though. I went to Redeeming Love Christian Center, and Pastor Otterbach was his grandfather, I think.
Oh, dang, that's what's up.
Eddie Winslow. I can't think his real name right now.
Darius McCray.
Yeah, Darius McCray. There we go.
I
Yeah,
know all the names,
yeah. But he used to come to the church every now and then.
Yeah.
Dog, even the music was dope in the 90s, dog.
Bruh. New York Undercover, bruh.
Oh, chill, Malik Yoba.
Yo, New York Undercover had all the joints.
So like that was like my mom's like little crush back in the 90s. Like, yo, that joke was so dope. Like,
They had literal musical guests like in the show at that little bar. Yeah. Oh yeah, that joint was lit.
This is one thing I give the '90s over any TV show today, dog. We used to know them theme songs,
bro.
Dog.
What?
We know them theme songs.
What?
Watch this. Let me see where you at. We are living single in a '90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my girl.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up. That's right. Whatever this life get tough, you got it right. Homegirl standing to my left and my right. True blue. You tight like glue. Yo.
Check it out. Hey,
whoever that dancer was.
Oh yeah,
she was lit. And that kid, she was lit. Whoever that dancer was, dog, she was lit, son. She was lit.
Dog, the theme songs was like, they was like, look, if we got the wackest show on television,
you knew they was lit. I used to sing the Full House joint.
Everywhere you go, there's a heart for you to hold on to. Hey.
Yo, yeah. That show was tough too.
Yeah. It was some tough show.
Shout
like
out Uncle Jesse in that joint.
Yeah, like I didn't even like when I watched shows, dog. It wasn't even like race. It was just like
it was a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show.
But yeah, I mean, them shows back then, dog.
And I feel like it was so.
Famous Jet Jackson.
Hey, R.I.P. man.
Yo, I like Jet Jackson.
Yeah.
That was a joint.
He committed suicide, but the thing about the shows is like we actually got to be children. We actually got to be kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 13-year-olds now. They watching Love and Hip Hop,
right?
Bro.
All
like,
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
this is all that. This is all that. Yeah.
Those used to be the joints, bro. Keenan and Kel had Coolio on the little thing joint.
Oh, come on,
bruh. Orange soda, bruh.
Who loves orange soda?
Yeah. Those used to be the shows.
I left the screw in the tuna. That was my favorite joint, yo.
Dog, Good Burger was the movie.
That was the movie. Sinbad.
Oh yeah.
Sinbad made that joint.
Bruh,
oh yeah.
That hamburger fell on his car at the end. Bruh said, Lord, why? Lord. Bruh.
90s was super.
And it's hard, like it's hard to bring that back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like everything was organic. Nothing was forced. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like they talked about relationships. They talked about, life, puberty, race. But it was
sex.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like
AIDS, weed.
Yeah.
I remember the episode of the Wayans Brothers when Marlon went for the it was an audition and he smoked the L and he was in there bugging off the L. And after all the shows they had a little public service announcement and all that. Everybody be sitting on the couch or whatever. Yeah, man, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
They talked about everything.
It was real. It's a couple. I want to say Grownish reminds me of a 90s television show.
Yeah.
Because you get that feel like, okay, I'm still a youth, but like I understand what what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Because like you said, like a lot of shows now is geared from the parents' perspective.
Yeah.
Like we had a lot of shows back then where like the kids could really give their perspective and you could see it through their eyes and all that. So I was like, dang, that's crazy.
And see, the thing is, like, their shows, like, 16 and pregnant. And what people don't understand is the show's supposed to be, if you look at my life, these are the reasons you should practice abstinence, safe sex. You know what I'm saying? But then what people watching it see is, well, you get paid $10,000 an episode
to be pregnant on TV, acting a fool, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But
and see, like we live in an age where people would do anything to get noticed. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, oh, if I do something stupid or dumb, but I get likes, views, clicks, or whatever,
it's justified.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Your actions are justified. That's crazy. That's wild, man. But 90 shows was wild because like how was they able to like switch people like so seamlessly? Like I remember like the last season or the last few episodes of like Family Matters, they switched they switched to Harriet, and then on Fresh Prince, you know, they switched to Aunt Viv. In the scene where Jazz came in and looked at her, and he was like, something looks different about her, and it was a whole different person. And then on Family Matters, they switched to Judy right after the first episode, and then they got rid of her.
No, they said, bruh, on this day 20 years ago, Judy went upstairs and never came back down.
Yo, and never got mentioned again, bro.
She never came back downstairs,
mentioned again, bro.
And it's crazy because, like, rumor has it she in the porn industry
she was.
now, dog.
I actually seen the flick with her on the jump.
But you know what's crazy, dog? Speaking of shows in the 90s,
yeah.
Like, you remember when, like, a character played multiple people, and the way they used to flip the camera,
Queen
dog?
Latifah played... Oh, you mean like in the same joint?
Yeah, like they in the same scene.
Okay.
So like Martin did it a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they have like Stefan and Steve in the same scene.
Yeah. I don't know how they did that, bro.
Like I remember one time, Parent Trap.
Okay, with
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I thought she was a twin for real. Like real life, I thought she was a twin.
Me too,
bro.
because you had Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
thought she was a legit twin. Nah, that was the same chick.
Yeah. Speaking of Full House, Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, they married to some old heads now too.
Oh, for real?
What?
They bag. You know what's crazy, dog? I never knew they bag was like that. Like
Yeah.
I knew they was dope and they used to do little movies.
I'm like, who buying their stuff? I ain't never seen.
Yeah, like who was buying their junk? I was looking at the junk. They was like, they almost billionaires. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
How?
Yeah, what they
Where
was,
at?
Yeah, what they was doing?
Right. I still see people rocking. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce closed the line, but I don't see nobody rocking y'all shit.
I don't know how, bro, but they was out here getting it though.
I have no idea.
You know, they was babies on Full House.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was only one of them, and they were just switching them out every now and then.
Yeah. That's what they used to do with like twins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They just switch them out because the Richie baby on Family Matters, he was a twin.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was a twin too.
What's your favorite show from the 90s?
Favorite show? I don't know, man. Probably.
Tough, bro.
I probably had to say Martin.
I probably had to say Martin too, dog.
Martin.
I probably had to say Martin too, just because the comedy relief in that joint was something crazy, dog.
Yeah, I probably had to say Martin.
Like when you watch a show,
usually
the stars are the funniest people, and the extras and all that. They just there, dog. Stan and all his coworkers, dog.
Stan was funny, bro. Stan, Myra.
What's white dude? What's white dude name?
That's what I was trying to think. Yo, what's white dude name, bro? God. Sean.
Yeah, bro.
Sean was funny too, bro.
Dog, they used to have me dying.
Remember when the radio station went to country music?
Oh yeah. Hey, he had the little outfit on, the little get up. I was like, dog.
Rebel Radio. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, dog. Yeah. Like, I just like. You knew when Martin was ready to kick somebody out.
Yeah, my favorite cartoon though, probably was Rocket Power.
Rocket Power? That was 90s?
Yeah. Rocket Power is the joint.
Favorite cartoon. I'm going to have to go Rugrats, though.
That was iconic, bro.
Yeah.
It was iconic. It was just different. My favorite character off that joint, bro. Susie, I swear Susie was my shorty.
Susie was your shorty?
Susie was my shorty back then when I was young, bro. That was my shorty.
Chucky was my guy.
Yo. We're doomed.
Yeah. Chucky was my guy. Chucky was like and then like, when they finally made the movie, he was like the main character.
You talking about the Paris joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, bruh, the most classic Disney movie ever for our generation, bruh, was that Goofy movie, bruh.
And they don't have it nowhere, bruh.
Dog.
I be so mad, bruh.
I'm on Netflix one day. I type in Goofy movie.
Extremely.
Two came up.
Nobody watches this.
I don't want two. I want the first joint. I want the joint. What's my man name?
With Tevin Campbell.
Yeah, Tevin Campbell. Yeah.
What was his name in that joint?
Hey, bro, let's go kill it. I ain't gonna never figure out his name.
I don't know.
You got myself in motion. Reaching out to each other's hands. Yeah.
Ooh, that performance was dope. Huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Pauly Shore too.
Oh yeah.
Cheese West.
Yeah, that was the movie, dog.
Goofy movie, dog.
The first one.
Right. Every platform need to get rid of that extremely goofy movie, bro. That shit was trash. Nobody watches it. I want to know how many views it get. That shit was trash.
It probably get some views because people probably play it and they be like, hold on.
This ain't the right one.
Yeah.
Because I bet you as soon as you hit play, it counts as like a stream. So
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Mighty Ducks. all of them did. Now that was a movie where when they made like the sequels and shit like that, them shits was dope, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, man, Mighty Ducks, yo.
Dog, Mighty Ducks was so lit, dog.
Mighty
I didn't
Ducks.
even know it was a real NHL team. Like when
shit.
I got older, and I was like, "Oh, there was a real team called
True
the Mighty
shit.
Ducks." I was like, I thought like they was the real.
I
ones.
thought they was the ones.
You know what I'm saying? That
Bruh,
joint was like
That
super
joint was
dope.
lit, son. That joint was lit. Gordon Bombay.
Gordon Bombay.
Oh, Gordon Bombay.
Bro, what was the team they played? The
Oh man.
damn, bro.
They had like the Russian.
Yeah.
They had the Russian coach or whatever. And then some dudes from that team ended up in the second joint coming over to their squad.
Yeah, the Bash
and then
brothers.
You had the Basham brothers.
Yeah.
Yo, it's knuckle puck time.
Yeah, dog.
Goldberg.
That was the
Goldberg.
movie, bro.
Hell yeah. Mighty Ducks, yo. Mighty Ducks was lit.
It was this movie. I don't know if you ever seen this. It was called Heavyweights.
Nah, you know what? I still haven't seen
Dog,
that
that
joint,
was my joint.
You
It's
tell me about that joint. I never seen that joint.
It's with Ben Stiller. So it was a fat camp. Kenan Thompson in it when he
Yeah.
was a kid.
Damn.
Bro from Sandlot was in it.
Sandlot. Nigga, Sandlot
yeah.
was ill.
Was Sandlot 90s?
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't know. Was it 90s? I think it was early 90s, bro.
I don't know.
Sandlot was ill. My man had the black chucks.
I said, you don't know who the great
Bambino. He said it was signed by some woman named Baby Ruth. Babe Ruth. My man James Earl Jones was blind with that big ass dog.
Dog, you know
They
what's
made
crazy?
that dog look
Yo, you
bigger
know
than
what's
it was,
crazy?
bro.
That's what I was ready to say, bro. They sized this dog
So
up.
hard.
They hyped that dog up so much.
Yeah, that
Dog,
damn dog, bro.
when they try to go over and get the
Bruh.
ball and the dog used to
Grab that jump. Oh,
I used to be like, bro, what kind of dog is this?
bro?
But then when they finally got over there, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yo, shout out, shout out to my man with the glasses, bro. That faked on the lifeguard to get the kiss.
oh, bro.
That shit was epic, son.
So let me tell you this. I was on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And you know how you get the advertisements? Like,
Mhm.
so I seen this polo.
Right.
I mean, not a polo. It was like a button down, a short sleeve button down,
Mhm.
and it was that photo on the T-shirt.
Oh, for real?
Like it was him, like laying down, like kissing the lifeguard.
Dang.
And it's crazy because you know he wound up marrying the joint at the end. Well, at the end of the Sandlot, it said that they married each other,
Oh, damn.
and they owned a little store.
She probably was old as hell, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Came out in '93,
Yeah.
and that's crazy. I don't know why. I guess
Yeah.
because the way it was filmed,
Yeah.
bruh. Angels in the outfit.
Damn, I was about to just say that, yo.
Dog, that's my shit.
Fucking Angels in the Outfit was everything, dog. With Christopher Lloyd, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Hell
That
yeah.
was the joint,
Bro,
dog.
he always playing like some
Yeah, some little, like-
outer space
Yeah.
type shit. The Martian, that joint came out like I think late 90s, early 2000s, but that was my joint too. But Angels in the Outfield was dope.
Yeah, dog.
We had some dope ass movies, bro. Angels in the Outfield, bro. Hell yeah.
Dog, even like I love Disney Channel, dog. Like
Disney Channel was tight.
the shows they used to have, the movies they used to put together.
Yeah.
Like it was this one joint, The Luck of the Irish. That probably was 2000s though, but that joint was lit.
Shit, hell yeah. I ain't never see The Luck of the Irish though. But damn, the 90s was so lit, bro. Damn. You ever watch Kablam? They used to come on like Nickelodeon or whatever.
Nah. What was it?
It was like that was like a variety joint. They had like all types of stuff. They like this shit called like Prometheus and Bob, fucking Action League Now, Stickly I think was on that jump. It was a bunch of little shows on that shit. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, I wanted to be a barracuda, nigga.
Hey, what's your guy name?
Barracuda.
I can't think of your man name. His real name, but he was on Nickelodeon. Arnez J.
He was on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, he was on it's not Arnez J. His name was Arnez. He played on
Oh, I know who you talking about. Rashard.
yeah.
Whatever
He was
his
on
name is.
Cousin Skeeter, right?
Yeah.
Cousin Skeeter was lit too, dog.
Yeah, Cousin Skeeter was so lit, bro. Megan Good when she was young.
Cousin Skeeter is like a PG version of Peanut Live.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, dog.
Damn. Peanut Live 215.
Yeah, bro. But that show was lit too.
Hell yeah.
And that show was weird because I was like, bro, am I watching a puppet in like, but he's like in a human world or
That
something?
shit was so crazy.
But like, I was like, I'm
and
watching.
it was cool. Like
Yeah.
you ain't even like question it for real. You
Yeah.
never questioned that joint, but that joint was dope. Cause they had the he was the dad. He was on a Disney show. He was a dad on that joint too.
Mm.
But yeah, that joint was dope. Shit.
Was One on One? Was that in the 90s?
Probably late 90s. That joint probably was like early 2000s though. My man Flex Alexander on that joint.
Yeah, man.
That joint was tough too. We had some tough ass shows.
It's man, if you could bring back one show
From the 90s.
from the 90s.
You asking the hard questions, bro.
I already know which one I'm gonna say.
What?
I'm gonna go with Fresh Prince.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that, Uncle Phil is dead, so I feel like they could play off that to actually make the show good.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else still living. Everybody else. And the reason I say that show, because everybody else on that show kind of looks like they look.
True. They still
Like,
look
Tatiana
good, yeah.
still looked like she looked then.
They still
Carlton
look good.
still looked the same. Will still looked the same. The only one that fell off for real was Hillary. The mom straight. The butler straight.
Damn.
Like, everybody still looked like themselves from the
True.
show.
Bro, I don't know what I bring back, bro. It probably had to be, I don't know. In terms of, like, if you put it on that, I probably had to say Keenan and Kel, bro.
Keenan and Kel.
That was my joint.
Yeah, I got
That
to.
was my show, bro.
They was on Wildin' Out. I don't know if you seen it.
Nah.
They was on Wildin' Out. This was about
I gotta catch that.
This was about a couple weeks ago. They was on Wildin' Out. But the thing about it is, like, you know, they was beefing. So
Yeah. They good now, though.
I hope so.
Yeah, they good now. They did like a little show for when they was bringing back the little 90s lineup for Nickelodeon. They did like a little show together.
Oh, word.
Little Q&A jump. All that was dope, bro. That shit birthed a lot of stars, bro.
Yeah, dog.
That shit was like Wildin' Out is right now.
Yeah, and it had more parody in it.
Yeah, it had more parody, but like in terms of like bringing people on that you didn't know, and like they boomed after that.
Yeah.
Boomed. Yo, Steve Harvey show was dope.
What's the show
The TV show.
That was in the 90s?
Yeah.
Bro, was that his real hair, though?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't no way in hell. That shit was too perfect.
Yeah.
That shit was too perfect, bro.
Hey, Bullet Head, Romeo Bullet Head.
Yo, shout out my man Marilyn Santana, bro.
Hey, Regina been fine.
Bro.
She's
she
still
was
fine.
so fine, bro.
She's still fine.
Oh, the women of the 90s were so fine, bro.
Dog.
Holly Berry was super fine back then.
Yes, sir. Oh, bro.
Oh my god.
What's old girl?
God, she was fine.
Damn, I can't think of her name.
What she was in? All the Reginas was fine.
Oh yeah,
You name a Regina, and she
but
was fine.
Hillary was a joint in the 90s.
Bro,
like Hillary was she put the red bones on the map.
Yes, sir.
Cause if you look at all the sisters,
Tatiana was tough.
Yeah. It was crazy because we watched her grow up on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I hate is like when you feel like you the same age as somebody,
And
but then
bro,
like
they be dumb older
Yeah.
than you. That's what the 90s was about.
Yeah.
Because I swear everybody, like I swear me and Bow Wow was the same age, bro.
dog.
Me and Bow Wow,
Yeah.
me and Romeo was the same age, bro.
Yeah, and then they just like had
Yeah.
two birthdays
Hold
when
up,
I was
hold
trying to
up.
wait for my first birthday.
Right,
like,
hold up,
of that
nigga.
year. I was like,
Hold up, nigga. We was the same age, bro. Romeo show was alright.
damn, I don't remember that joint.
You don't remember the Romeo show? That was on Nickelodeon too. That joint was alright.
Oh man,
Dang, bro.
I'm trying to figure what was Nick Cannon on?
He was on all that.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was on that like later though.
oh,
Yeah, he was on all that.
I heard he got some stake in there now. I think.
He probably do. He was like the president or some shit. Like he was high up in the company at one point.
Man, you getting that bag though. Getting to that bag.
Right.
But like my wife, her favorite celebrity role model is Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what she thinks on this Set It Off play because the Brad is supposed to be playing Cleo. So I don't know how she feel about that, but we'll see. But it's just like when you
Love Jones.
and this is the reason why I don't like the remake is because when you love something, you don't want to see it ruined. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you have a favorite artist, right? Favorite musician, then they try to make a comeback and it's trash, and you like, damn, like you kind of like ruined your legacy by trying to like
just stay away.
Like damn, like we appreciated you more when you left. You know what I'm saying?
Like right now, literally, like right now, I'd rather Lauryn Hill just be late to shows and like do that one album and like don't make no more music because that album is dope.
Oh.
Don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing else. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is good for us. I'm straight.
Grammys on top of Grammys, like
I'm straight.
That's easy money, man.
Easy money.
Easy money.
Easy
dog.
money. But yeah, man, back to the women that was bad in the 90s, bro. Nia Long was tough.
Bruh.
Miss Jackson or whatever her name was.
Miss Jackson
from Friday.
Oh yeah.
She was bad. She was bad.
Topanga, bruh.
Topanga was bad. Leela Rashawn, she was bad in the 90s. She not bad.
Leela Rashawn, who's that?
She was Sean Girl in the Wayans Brothers.
I gotta see it
Light
again.
skin
I don't
shorty.
remember.
She's like in the beginning, like in the first like seasons.
Your girl, Essence was
Essence
cute.
Atkins. Oh yeah,
yeah. She was a smart guy, older brother, right? Older sister, right?
Oh yeah, she was tough
yeah,
too.
yeah, she was tough.
Dang.
Bro, Will used to have the shorties.
What?
Dog.
He had the shorties on deck. Some was named, some wasn't.
Yeah.
Tyra was super tough back then.
Yeah.
She was like playing like a little tomboy.
I don't know why, but like Naomi Campbell used to get like a lot of like cameos back in the day. Like she wasn't like
nah, not to me.
Yeah, she was average to me.
Yeah,
like
she was just mad skinny or whatever. Yo, that episode of Martin where Beverly Johnson was on the joint, Miss Trinidad.
Oh, I don't remember that joint.
What? No, you don't remember Miss Trinidad, bro?
Nah, I remember the episode when Big was on the joint. You remember
that joint? Was tough.
That
joint was tough.
I was like, bro, how you get Big on the show? Like that's
tough.
crazy.
He had Snoop on like some of the first early
Yeah.
joints. Yo, remember the episode when he had Tommy Davidson on the jump, bro?
Oh yeah,
Varnell Hill.
That joint was crazy.
Varnell Hill was funny. Did you miss me? That joint was everything, dog. Varnell Hill,
bro. Lonnie Love. That
Bruh.
show just like
Bruh.
when we said our favorite show, Martin
Yeah.
was our favorite show because
Bruh.
they had the characters, bro.
Bruh.
Like Lonnie Love was so funny, bro.
Reverend
like
Lonnie Love.
the episode when Gina got caught, head
In the
stuck
headboard?
Yo, dog,
Ooh.
that joint had me weak, dog.
Yo, the episode where she went to like the dentist or something, and like her jaw was all swollen. She was mad ugly. He had the high school reunion.
Oh,
And
I
my
thought.
man always be in them joints. Miguel Nunez, he played Joanna Man.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
bro used to be in all the little movies and shit, bro.
Yeah, he cool though.
Yeah, he was funny.
What other episode? I thought the episode when she went to the dentist, that's when she had to go to work and do the presentation. Oh nah, that's
the
when she
headboard jump.
that's
That's
with
the
the headboard
headboard
jump. Okay,
jump. Yeah,
yeah,
that was the
yeah,
headboard
yeah.
jump.
That
Bruh,
joke was funny though.
Pam had booty when women didn't have booty, though.
Yeah,
like
dog.
women in the 90s didn't have booty, but she had the fattest.
I never forget that episode when Tommy told Martin that Pam was his shorty.
Yo, he was like, what?
Yeah, he was like, remember when I said, I was talking to this pretty young thing, you know what I'm saying? She was smart and beautiful. He was like, yeah, Pam, can you get your horse mouth out the way? He's like, well, that lady I was talking to you about was Pam. And he was like, like his face was like, bro
like, was too mad, bro. Why you never saw Big Shirley, bro?
I don't know, bro.
You never saw Big Shirley,
Bro, why they made her like, they made her like Godzilla big.
Yeah.
Like when she came through, like
Bruh,
it was like yeah.
Big Shirley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, they
Hold
sent
on,
my
hold
man
on.
Cole out for the pizza. You came back, he was
yeah.
frozen.
Was it Hustle Man? Who was it when he got when Tommy bought the pizza?
The little baby
Yeah.
jump? Yeah.
pulled that
That was Hustle Man,
He
dog.
pulled that.
That was
joint
Hustle
out.
Man.
What's the little kid, the little snotty nose kid?
Roscoe.
Yeah,
Hell
dog.
yeah, Roscoe. Bruh, he played so many people, bruh. Dragonfly Jones.
Oh,
Nigga,
yeah,
Dragonfly
bro.
Jones was hilarious. Remember he got his ass whooped by the ATM? And he
Oh,
just
yeah.
walked up to the ATM and just started punching a rack of numbers?
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga is
Dog,
wild.
Jerome. What's the policeman name?
Otis.
Otis.
Gonna take it down the day, boy. Gonna get down the day, boy.
I wonder.
Hell yeah.
I wonder how that worked.
Oh.
Like, do I get an extra check?
Right, for
You know-
playing. Yeah, bro, he played a rack of characters, bro.
Like,
the white
I got.
dude.
Oh,
He
hold
played
on.
the white dude.
What I do?
He played a white dude, Bob from marketing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he played a rack of motherfuckers. Shanae, that probably
Bruh.
was the most iconic joint.
Yeah, Shanae name.
Him and her and Jerome.
Just everything put together, like.
Yeah. Then when you went on a date with Kid and Play.
Oh yeah. Even the job, like when they be like, "Don't you know no good, no
Elroy.
good." Yeah,
Yeah. See, that's my show, bro. I know everybody in that joint.
yeah, and like it was like you will always remember like little lines. They always bring them back.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody get the stepping.
Yeah,
Get the
that
stepping.
was the line.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was like, man, I can't wait till I get old and just kick people out the crib
Yeah.
like that.
I haven't done it yet. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, who have I kicked out the house? I'm like, nobody, because I don't invite people over that I don't want to stay for a little bit.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
My uncle used to kick people out of the crib. That joint used to be funny.
For real.
So my uncle got this rule: if you come into his house, like you gotta speak to him. You gotta say hello to him, not him say hello to you.
Damn.
I remember my uncle. He kicked my cousin out. She came in the house. She just came out. He was like, "So what y'all doing?" He was like, "Get out." And then she wound up coming back with my great grandmother.
Yeah.
And it was like, "Why you kick out?" He was like, "Cause she ain't say hi to nobody. She just walked in here and just start."
Damn.
I was like, "Yeah."
Golly, bro. That's crazy.
We love the '90s. That's what we go and that's what we go title this one. Or I love the '90s. What you think? We love the '90s. Or
I love the '90s.
I love the '90s.
Yeah. Damn, bro. The '90s was so lit, bro.
Bro, people go.
Gerald was my man.
Who's Gerald?
From Hey Arnold, bro.
Bruh.
Stoop Kid.
Yeah, bro.
Helga,
man. I don't remember if she ever got Arnold. I don't remember how it ended.
That's women today, bro. Like you and then won't say nothing. Like,
yeah, dog.
Like, why you faking?
I don't know who invented shoot your shot, dog, but they need to be in like the dictionary or have a Wikipedia page or something, dog.
Yeah.
Cause there was some dudes out there, they probably in love with a girl for like 10 years, and she feeling the same way. They just out here just.
Cole was like the ultimate side nigga.
Cole.
Yeah, because remember he wanted Pam bad, and she would never get that nigga no play.
Cole wanted anybody who.
Cole was gonna fight Jerome over her, dog.
I don't remember that.
In the corner store, when he was talking crazy about her to the cashier dude. Jerome was talking crazy about Pam to the cashier dude, Habib and shit.
Oh, I don't remember that. Joke.
Yeah, and Cole was in the store. He checked, bro, about the shit. I was like, damn, he ready to fight this nigga Jerome.
Hey,
over
bro,
Pam,
when somebody trying to take your shorty.
Damn, it wasn't his shorty though. She would never give him no play.
But if he would have put them hands, she probably would have been like, "Hey, I might gotta give you some play."
True. If she'd have gave Jerome some butt, nigga, I'd have been so mad.
Yeah.
She was ready to get this nigga some butt.
But Jerome had flavor though. Like he had flavor. Like he was like
when he walked up in the club with that MCM short joint with the romper on.
Oh, bruh.
With the Mercedes Benz chain.
He be fly, bro. He be fly. I used to have a limo shorty used to be coming out the joint. Like it just the way he approached joints was like he already knew he had you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Dang, bro. 90s, dog.
Man, dog. 28 years ago, dog. Damn. 1990 was 28 years ago.
True shit. All the nigga wanted was a BMX bike. That's all I wanted. That was my ultimate back then.
BMX bike?
What, with the pegs? That's all you wanted.
I had this little mongoose, dog. I had a mongoose with the pegs on it. I was flying in the mug, bro.
Bruh.
I ain't even know how to ride a bike then. I just walk down the street with it to the side like, look at your boy. I'm looking nice.
I used to do wild shit like hit park cars on my bike and shit because I used to ride like with my head down, all types of wild, stupid shit.
Oh, yeah. You wildin', bro.
Yeah. See,
I used to hit wheelies?
Oh, yeah. I ain't hit like the block long joints. Like, I ain't get that nice.
Yeah.
I used to do the endos and all that shit. Like, make the back wheel come up. I did that shit one time and I like flipped over the handlebars and the bike fell on me. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro. I got scars. I got scars that I can't even explain.
Facts.
That's how I know kids from the 90s. Because if you look at their legs look like they was born in the 90s.
Nigga, you playing, you know what I'm saying? You playing that backyard football and shit. Niggas playing tackle. You fall into the fence scrape you up.
And I feel like that was before Neosporin too, bro. Because like we ain't have nothing to like heal them joints. Like we put a bandage, a little bandage on the joint, and then you know what I'm saying, just pray like the joint got better. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
If I could tell you how many times I seen the white meat, bro.
What? And it don't be like that crazy. It'd be like a line, but it's like a line of white meat. You just like, ooh. That joint was crazy. And you just go right back outside.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm good.
Or you ain't want your mama to know. So you used to like be like, hey, I gotta cover this up, bro.
Hell yeah. Hey, give me something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Nigga, we was so tough, yo. We used to play 64 outside. Nigga.
64, what's that?
And Nintendo 64, nigga, we used to play that shit outside. My man's like his mom had like this little TV and like in the back of the crib. They had, like,
you the little outside plug.
Yeah, we used to play 64 outside. That's how bad we wanted to be outside, bro. Go outside out there, rain, that rainbow be on the block. It be just, it was whatever, man.
And it was like, it wasn't even no creative games that we played outside. Hide and go seek, freeze, tag.
Ding dong ditch, nigga.
Bruh.
What?
I told you, bro. I was fast,
and
bro.
haul ass.
I was fast, bro.
Nigga, we used to throw rocks at cars.
But see, our joint was crazier because we lived in a tower.
Okay. Oh yeah,
So like,
yeah. Okay.
So like, you would knock on the door and then everybody would run. Like the hall would be super long. The hall would be like 80 yards long.
Right.
We just like dip and then somebody try hit, and then you gotta hit the exit at the end of the hall. Ooh. That joint used to be crazy, dog. You used to see who had defeats and who didn't. Some people had a little strategy, but look, I'ma just run. I'ma just trip you up, and then.
Hell yeah.
You gonna have to take the Zell.
We used to throw rocks at cars and wait to see which car was gonna skirt. Who the fuck? Skirt. We be out, nigga.
Y'all here wildin'.
Hell
bro.
yeah. We used to hoop in the church parking lot. And we used to break the lock on the fence and just go in that joint, just hoop till somebody came and kicked us off.
So basically, y'all felons.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Trespassing like a motherfucker. We didn't care.
Yeah, bro. It was just
we did not.
Life was so easy back then.
We used to steal from the bodega.
Got bills now and shit.
Hell yeah. I can't even steal a 25-cent bag of chips these days.
So, in Jersey, we ain't had no tax, you know what I'm saying? So,
True.
when we went in there, it was 25 cents. It wasn't no 26 cent, 27 cent.
Used to get the quarter juices out there.
The quarter waters.
Bruh. Them quarter juices.
The wrap snacks. Remember the wrap snacks, bruh?
Beef patties, dog.
Oh,
the dollar beef patties, cuz. Man, the 5-cent candies.
I don't know why. The little pickles that be in the little juice, bro.
You like them, John?
Yeah, those used to be the joints. I'm weird for that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Them joints used to go, bro.
Nah, I used to get my beef patty, though, for real. For $1.
Them joints used to be the joint,
for
man.
$1. Remember you used to put after you finished the quart of water, you used to crush it up and stick it in your back tire? So your bike sound like a motorcycle? You never did that?
No. Not no quarter water.
What?
We used to use like a Sprite. Like a can.
I mean, anything you could stick in that joint, it ain't matter. Something plastic.
Yeah,
I thought you was gonna fake on. Right, I thought you was faking like you ain't never do that joint like ever. I'm like, come on, bro.
But I had a mongoose though. I didn't like. I probably did it when I had another bike. Once I got that mongoose, that mongoose was nice. That mongoose was nice. That was like everybody used to hate on me because like I had like these special tires. Like the joint was like
the ones with the crazy spokes. Oh no! You had the mean joints.
The joints had the like striped colors. So my bike was platinum and orange. So then my tires was black and had orange stripe going down the middle of the tire.
Yeah, I'd have fought.
And I had orange pegs. Everybody used to be like, "Yo, that joint."
Yeah,
nice.
I'd have had to see you about that bike.
Joint nice.
We was gonna steal your shit.
Matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna give me a bike, bro.
Fuck it, the hood. Give me a bike. That was gonna be the hood bike right there. Everybody ride that joint.
Yeah.
It was always a girl bike that like everybody rode. Like, bruh, like just somebody abandoned girl bike, just still a girl bike, and just everybody just ride that joint.
Yeah, my mama
shit had
told
no
me,
brakes.
Don't let nobody ride your bike.
Hell no.
Yes, mama.
Shit had no brakes, no seat. Back tire was a different color than the front. The front tire. Oh man.
Yeah, man. But
mad fun, dog.
We appreciate y'all for listening, man.
100.
Just talking about the 90s and how much we enjoyed our youth, man. For anybody that's having kids or, you enjoyed your memories in the 90s, man, share those with us, man.
Yeah.
At ITC Podcast on Instagram.
Facts. We everywhere, man. Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeart. Man, you name it, we there.
All right. And as always, I'm Ramen Roberts, a.k.a. Jers.
James Woodard, a.k.a. Nug.
And we in the chat.
And it Chizat.